while we vibing. You know I be on that time and light up, I'm firing. Dress it up, yeah, I be styling. Eat up the drip, she be dining. Straight to the top, she be climbing. We the ones that they admire. All of these niggas expire. Ice of the boss and we hire. Raising the hood where it's ours. They hopping on ship like a pirate.
Hey, hey, driving the boat and I came for the loot and the treasure. These niggas be hating, do better. Dropping them ashes and burn me a hole in my sweater. I'm stingy, I'm holding this cheddar.
Holding this cheese, living more better. Smoking these doobies with Xavier. We keep this shit gravy. Yeah, we too groovy. We keep it unruly. Know it's yours truly. Smoke a big hand, call it Stewie. Bad chick wanna do me. Ass thick and she coolin'. She busted open like a Uzi. I busted, then I'm back to duty. Call of Duty, I'm online with it. Took my time with it. Watch the operators. They be plotting shit on the go with the gang and they rock with us. Everywhere that we go, we be popping. Yeah, we popular. Eyes on us like binocular. Yeah, they time is up. You could try your luck. Stay anonymous, but in God we trust.
In God we trust. All these niggas looking odd to us. Riding waves just like they ride the bus. The pretty bitches wanna ride my nuts. The vibe is us. Sergio Tacchini eating fettuccine. Know they see me getting cake. I've been out hustling at the dinner, baby. I'm a winner. I don't really need a break. Breaking my foot on your ass. Breaking the neck of these hoes when I'm bending the corner. Breaking my weed in the glass. Burning that loud and the neighbors done heard the aroma. Play a persona. She eating my dick till she fall in the coma. The card of the itis. I really got it off the muscle. Now they wanna tussle. Pussy niggas wanna fight us. Damn.
Back on deck on my fly shit. Really on my shit. Pay some respect to my mindset. Hair blowing smoke, catch a contact. Niggas really mad, they can't stop us. Back on the scene, unconscious. Always been me, I'm poppin'. I ain't really here for the gossip, nah. Blah, 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 yeah, I'm hot, bitch. Try to play me, but you tried it. Way too wavy, gotta ride it. Pull up on you, yeah, we sliding. Make her eyes roll when I slide in. Neck on wrist on shaman. Tell them say less, no comment. And we only here for the commas.
Hey, pull up and how about we slide? Loaded away on beside. These niggas be lying. Skating on days we glide. I'm hitting that bitch in the driving.
Hitting that bitch while we vibing. You know I be on that time and light up, I'm firing. Dress it up, yeah, I be styling. Eat up the drip, she be dining. Straight to the top, she be climbing. We the ones that they admire. All of these niggas expire. Ice of the boss and we hire. Raising the hood where it's ours. They hopping on ship like a pirate.
Hey, hey, driving the boat and I came for the loot and the treasure. These niggas be hating, do better. Dropping them ashes and burn me a hole in my sweater. I'm stingy, I'm holding this cheddar.
Holding this cheese, living more better. Smoking these doobies with Xavier. We keep this shit gravy. Yeah, we too groovy. We keep it unruly. Know it's yours truly. Smoke a big hand, call it Stewie. Bad chick wanna do me. Ass thick and she coolin'. She busted open like a Uzi. I busted, then I'm back to duty. Call of Duty, I'm online with it. Took my time with it. Watch the operators. They be plotting shit on the go with the gang and they rock with us. Everywhere that we go, we be popping. Yeah, we popular. Eyes on us like binocular. Yeah, they time is up. You could try your luck. Stay anonymous, but in God we trust.
In God we trust. All these niggas looking odd to us. Riding waves just like they ride the bus. The pretty bitches wanna ride my nuts. The vibe is us. Sergio Tacchini eating fettuccine. Know they see me getting cake. I've been out hustling at the dinner, baby. I'm a winner. I don't really need a break. Breaking my foot on your ass. Breaking the neck of these hoes when I'm bending the corner. Breaking my weed in the glass. Burning that loud and the neighbors done heard the aroma. Play a persona. She eating my dick till she fall in the coma. The card of the itis. I really got it off the muscle. Now they wanna tussle. Pussy niggas wanna fight us. Damn.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the One Papoose Show. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share button on your way in. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
One pop asterisk, commentary classic. Went and tell the news, he told the news and done smashed it. Went around and learned the game and got the game mastered. Say you got the T, but she got the T faster. Fools pull the wool, lambs they lay them faster. She's a boss bitch, so you'll never get it past her. Funky Fridays, it be fun if you play it right. Me, I like the ladies, so you see me up on ladies' night. Pat got the game tight, play the game so right, so fly. You can laugh and cry in the same night. One Papoose got to put the name up in lights. One Papoose got to put your name up in lights. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. Don't you think like what you done lost?
Hey yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I thought I'd come in. Hold on, let's get the right screen up. There we go. Let's get the right one up. Let's get it up. Let's get the cam on. Boom, bada, bang. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hey, don't forget, hit that like button. Share the screen. We got a little gossip to do here on a Sunday. Hope I got it lined up to suit you guys' need to stick around for a little while. First, let me get another mic check because I just switched screens. And I get this goddamn microphone out my face. There we go. What's going on, beautiful ladies? If you feeling good, beautiful today, put a heart in the chat. Let me see them hearts flood the chat up, y'all. We got to stay filled with love around here with all of the seriousness of business that's been going on. I know a lot of people, don't watch it. I'm not so in tuned with it that much, but I do peep in on it just in case I got to go get in my tunnel back here, and live for about 6 months till y'all get that shit right out here in the United States of America. Shit's crazy, y'all. Everybody got what they voted for, and if you didn't, I'm sorry that it didn't play out. Sounds good. Thank you. Let me know when it start messing up. Didn't play out the way that you expected for it to play out. But baby, we gonna start with just a little bit, because I'm not a political person. Okay, I'm not really into it, but I do listen to it so that I can kind of talk within myself. So, Miss Vern, what's going on? Harlem Love, what's going on? Korea, Jana. Chitown Finance is here. We gonna talk about Chitown Finance a little bit. We'll talk about that. I got that ready to get up on the screen, and hopefully she didn't delete any of it. But I just kind of want to put up a few bit of her text messages in her comment area where she has been responding to Scooby-Doo. Seem to have quieted him down a little bit. He's planning, what his next comeback gonna be, and eventually it's just gonna be some repetitive shit like everybody has seen. So it is what it is. We'll talk about and see why all the channels are going down. Why are the people losing interest in the communities that we all came together in, and why are they going down? Oh, and baby, I used to tap in a little bit to that one guy named Wally. Wally is one of the constituents that was in that group of people with Sean Wavy Dade and Kingpin and, all of them people over there. But baby, when I tell you, I am a witness now to YouTube driving people crazy, okay? Either they came crazy and YouTube just helped progress the craziness and then they just blow up crazy. I got to show y'all. That's a bonus though. How many of y'all ever tapped into that Wally show over there? Y'all know. And some people around the YouTube used to say he kind of look in favor, book him over there. But, it is what it is. But baby, when I was scrolling, y'all. I was like, you mean to tell me that all this was some fake shit? He talked about, and I'm pretty sure he did run across, some good money in his time on the YouTube or whatever. But baby, that boy took a fall. And I was like, oh my God. I watch all this stuff so that I can remind myself to go away from it for a minute. Get back your peace, your sanity, right? So you don't be losing it. So you don't have to be popping all of them damn pills to stay sufficient and on track out here in the world. I be on it, y'all be like, fuck, y'all know, fuck that. And I ain't go, I cannot allow it. I will not allow it. I have to rebuke it. But Miss Vern said, yeah, she kind of peeped in on it. It was insane, y'all. It was insane of what he did. And then what he was doing was using the honorable, well, maybe maybe I'll, okay, but that's how everybody else say it. So I would just kind of stick with Elijah Muhammad. Spirit sent this y'all, and with some bomb threats and shit. And police showed up. The boy been to jail, y'all. The boy ended up where he was a homeless person. And I'm convinced that when I start seeing a lot of people really indulge themselves for that piece of cake of that money, just some of them, you can almost depict that there's something else going on, behind the scenes in their lives that makes them absolutely want to chase the bag in a sense of the way that they do. Like, for instance, that Shamar guy. I don't know whether to be so mad at the public or just to throw up your hands once again, because he's not the only one to say it is what it is. Thank you, Lady T, my love T-Bug. Thank you. I had to pin it up, girl. When it starts to get some roots to it, it starts to get heavy because it's pulling, but it's up because I don't feel like picking my afro in Fort Lauderdale. I just want to just have fun in Fort Lauderdale and not be able to maintain it and stuff. So I was like, you know what, let me put the braids up. But I be feeling like, okay, bitch, okay, you did the braids, which is not often, because I do realize the damage that braids can also do to your hair and stuff like that. And I be trying to keep. I heard. Wait a minute, Lady T-Boy. We gonna get back to the show, y'all. But y'all know I always get off track, so I can holler at the people in the chat room. Don't forget, hit the like button, y'all. Share the screen. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere. Honey, he need more than a caregiver. I don't care what nobody say behind that. But I was watching another show. I don't know if it was that V. Lamore lady or it was one of them or so, right? And they were talking about the edges, right? Lady Love, I had to go check mine. Cause I was like, woo. They was talking about Kayla Bumpus edges, right? And then the girlfriend. I don't care what y'all see and how y'all see it. That girl, Takesha, or whatever her name was, that was over there on Infamous Sylvia interview yesterday. Infamous Sylvia is a trip, y'all. Yeah, she a cold damn trip, right? If Sylvia, she'll put the shit out there, right? She gonna get it going. But Infamous Sylvia didn't learn literally how to fall back a little bit, let the other people kind of do the damage, and that keep her in the safe zone. So y'all don't be out there talking about her. But I'm like, Sylvia, what they want to know, Sylvia would be over there. What they want to know, and they want to know, and they want to know, and they want to know. I be, fuck that. You come over here. I want to know. What you gonna do? What you gonna do to me? But they were talking about, I think it was Kayla Bumpus or one of the girls, some with the edges. And baby, I had to get up and go do an edge check. I was like, nah, this all natural hair. This all smooth. This baby hair right here. This baby. But we too old to be seeing baby hair. I just got some hair that just kind of just stays there and don't go anywhere. But anywho, thank you, Lady Love. I'm just saying, Sylvia is learning how to not be so engaged so that she don't take the hit on a lot of shit out here. I swear to God. And because they want to know, she not me, but they want to know, what's her name? Takesha, if you and Kayla Bumpus is going to be bumping cats here soon. They want to know if, y'all been doing the do. Cause she say she like women. And girl say she like women and everything now. And they want to know if Shannon is actually kind of pimping, these ladies. Or will he be pimping, these ladies? Not pimping like putting them out on the street and nothing like that. But pimping mentally, like, get me this, bring me that, do this for this, check in with that, go over here, holla at this, and boo boo and boo boo. Y'all know what I'm saying. That's the feeling that I got. I love my love, rated R. Thank you. Hey, love, Taisha. That's what I got out of it. And then it's the fact that they actually sit out here, both of them, and tell on themselves. Bumpkins, she tells on herself, she gives you guys the date on how long she been knowing this goddamn little Woody boy, and so I watched her interview a little bit with it because it's not that interesting and it's not that hyped up, and it looks like that with her trying to transition from an attorney over to a social media celebrity or the baddies and all that stuff. I'm even disgusted with, or confused with the definition of what the fuck is a baddie. Is it a slut? Is it a hoe? Is it what is it? Because they all come out their clothes and be seductive in some type of kind of way out here on social media, or they all, to me, from what I've learned, define what ratchetness is. So what the fuck is a baddie? Because if that's a baddie, then what do you call someone that is highly intellectual and conservative? What do you call those people? I'm just asking for a friend, cause y'all, they confuse us out here, y'all. They trying to confuse the word. Hey, man, my love, what's going on? Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff, and I got a little bit of time here today. I'm probably be leaving the house here somewhere around 6, you guys. I also want to let me give my shout outs, everybody in the chat who continue to support me. I appreciate it. You guys that knows me close in that blue, y'all know I'm a workaholic, so I kind of got to jump in and out when the time fits right. And I be wanting to absorb so much going on. I try to bring a little bit of my girl, my, Team Tiff over here. But listen, y'all act like y'all don't follow what's going on with the mayor down there, and I'm in a little bit of a disagreement to how she's being treated down there, and I'm in a total disagreement, and I'll tell you why, of how she's being treated, amongst the public out here. One is because you wouldn't want it to happen to you. Two, it's the conspiracy and the propaganda that people just build without her due process. And a lot of people that comes to my chat knows that that was something that we fought for when it pertained to R. Kelly, the due process. But I get it. The tables has turned, time has turned, where now the weapon to indict someone is by using the public. I'm not going to be on board with that. I'm never going to be on board with nothing like that. I'm on board with a person receiving his due process, and a juror or a judge makes a decision, and then we talk about it and see that this is what it should be. But for something like this to happen, because especially down in Dalton, you have a board of trustees who sought to do things a little bit different and didn't agree with things that were being done. I'm sorry. I feel like if they're going to get rid of Tiffany, I think that it's best that the whole board goes away. Because I ain't going to sit here and believe that what has happened and what they're saying has happened was done all by herself. Those people were around. Those people probably knew earlier on, or they probably had their hand in the cookie jar as well. But when the doo-doo starts to stink, it's always going to be one that's going to bail out first and start that yapping. And all she got to do or he got to do is start yapping to the next one, and you convince the next one. Just like, I can't remember the quote exactly that R. Kelly put out. All you got to do is just have one. And one is going to start a whole chain reaction. It's something similar to that, but not verbatim to his words. And that's absolutely true. Now, I'm not saying that Tiffany Henyard did not do much, or anything. All I'm saying is I do believe that if she goes, that whole damn team and panel goes. The only way that you can correct that situation is to start off with a brand new bag of chips. You don't keep the same damn chips because you didn't pull one bad one out. See, the one is then got tainted, and the rest of them is tainted. They done touched each other. You got to go. Yeah, they ran on a ticket. Yeah, but they need to go. So, but okay, where were we? Where should I start? Let's start with some shits and giggles. Y'all for shits and giggles, put your one in the chat if y'all for the shits and giggles. I'm going to have to come off of my page over here so that I can bring up this page. Let me see if I can find it. Now, I just recently, I follow it, but then I come off of it. All I know is that there's still been back and forth debacle with the situation about Scooby-Doo and the people who he had verbal altercations with. They didn't, in turn, they liked them. It started out. We had the walks and the protests and all of that stuff, right? And then it went crazy, okay? You had people that did not like the way a lot of stuff was happening down there, or the way that they were being talked to, and think, why am I putting in China finest? I'm sorry, Chitown. Right? So let me see if I can find it. Okay, so I just kind of want to go to, and that song, Chitown Finest, that song hot than a motherfucker. I'll be bumping that, I ain't gonna lie. So leave that up for a while till I download it. Who is Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo goes by the name of Dubosky Gun, okay? And he was part of, along with a whole lot of other people out here, Lady T-Bug, that advocated to the best of their ability for R. Kelly, okay? And I happen to be one of them. So when I hear you guys talk about Bible Lady or Infamous Sylvia or whatever, I would have happened to known her before you guys over there. That's because she was down there as well. I have videos and all that stuff, but I choose not to put that shit out. I don't care about that, that crap. But anywho, so it started off very well, so nice. People meeting each other, having a good time, and just joining up, doing what we thought was a great thing to do, on the basis of due process rights. I think a lot of us just wanted to make sure that R. Kelly's case was going to be Angelica. Yes. I'm sorry. Everybody has their names, but respectfully, that's your channel name, and I feel you, girl. Right? So, a lot of fights started, a lot of fights kind of started out back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I did this, you did that, you didn't do this, you got this much money, I didn't get this much money, you here for this much money, to now you're an informant, they're an informant, this is a snake squad, this is, what do you call it, informant. It just got horrible. So over in the R. Kelly sector that used to be, I don't believe that there is none anymore, because everybody has went their own little separate ways, right? It just kept going. It just kept going, and it kept going, till people started to get locked up, and people started to get harassed more, and there was more doxing on top of doxing with all of this shit. So, so I fell back. I'm still trying to find Chitown Finest. I don't know why I can't find her page, because I just want to go through. Oh, maybe she took it down. Her page is hard to find. Hold on, y'all. So, maybe she took it down. Did you take it down, Chi-Town? Put a 1 in the chat if you took it down, because I don't want to waste my time looking for it if you took it down. But you know what? Basically, a lot of people got real big-headed out here. There was a lot of money being thrown pretty much everywhere to support the channels. But did a lot of people receive that money, for blessings and doing a great job and all that stuff? Some did, some didn't. Some actually was, in my opinion, just thought, well, I'll take it because, it'll pay my light bill. It'll pay my phone bill. It'll buy me some new clothes. It'll send me on a trip. All of that stuff. So, and when the money started to dwindle, it went away, then it was like more frustration was coming out, more anger was coming out, and it was like, so with them going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, I'm thinking that maybe they're thinking that this is the type of drama that everybody wanted. However, that type of drama did not succeed for them. So the money started to go away, and it's been going on ever since. It just won't stop. So I was sitting, and I'm still looking for Chi-Town Finest. Hold on. I bet you I could find it on my phone. Then I could see what name it's under. But I was involved, in case you guys, most of these people over here, Lady Love T-Bug, and I said what I said, they know. They know, and my name was kind of dragged here and there for this and this or that. But this goes with saying on what I was talking about with Super Team Tiff down there, right? All it took was one person. And the one person went and said something to the other person because they didn't like this person. And then this was said to the other person, and this was said to the other person. So now there had became propaganda out here about one Papoose. And this whole propaganda was about Papoose on somebody's Dino. Hey, sister. On somebody's Dino. Which was never true. It was fun. Arguing, a little bit back and forth with it because I know what goes on in this house. And I know me, and I know the reason of why, I went to Chicago to do what I wanted to do, in part for R. Kelly. I'm still trying to find. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it. Y'all have to see. I have to find it, and I'm not sure why I'm not finding her page on my YouTube, and that's weird. Hold on, y'all. But they went at it. They went at it, and the Papoose. Well, not they. I won't say they. Okay, that's okay. I'm finna find it. But they, the one person, probably two people, it was put out here, and some back and forth, and you suck that and that. First of all, I'm over here laughing because in order for you to actually know that, you would have actually had to been right there watching me, but you wasn't. So ain't no need of you putting that out. So that's already a clear-cut, close case if you wasn't there. Number two, a lot of people were friends. They were friends. They were friends, associates, whatever you want to call it. So one is going to have each other's back and not say a friend. Friend, because see, I'm a different breed. You my friend. And you putting out some stuff like this, I'm checking you. Period. I'm checking you. That ain't right. But because of the war that went down and the way that I was delivering my content, everybody got mad. Let's keep it running about her. So, it came out. That's why you were so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Person was never around me like that, right? And I get asked a lot, you laugh or whatever. You have to laugh at a lot of BS. You have to laugh at it. To me, it makes that person look more stupid. Why do you feel that I should be upset about that? Why do you feel that you should be upset about that? You know, so it went on and it went on. And I sat back, I finally fell back and I was like, well, let me wait and see, you know, how, what's what, to do what, right? Finally, it's going to come out and it's going to pass. Do I believe every word of what Chi-Town Post says? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I do. And it's a part of that I just can't share right now because that person is no longer on YouTube that I see. So it's a part that I just can't share right now. And I remember telling, before I actually left that whole debacle alone, right? Before I left that shit alone, I remember saying, quote unquote, if only I was kind of like some of these people and really, really messy. I said that I had it all. I kept saying that I actually had it all. So when I started reading Chi-Town Posts, I said I had it all. And she's not freaking lying. She's not freaking lying. The day of, who it was with, all the stuff that is saying is the stuff that I am struggling over here, so you know what I'm about to do because, hold on, y'all. Y'all got to read it. Then you'll understand what I'm saying. So let me do this. Oh, don't call my phone. Because I did save it, but let me go to the main phone. The main phone that I'm going to have to burn, y'all. I'm going to have to burn it. Give me a second, because it's also my business phone, so I need to put this stuff in folders. It would make it so easy for me. So a lot of it I have in folders. I just haven't updated. Okay, so let me go here. Go here. Oh, I forgot to put the official on there. Isn't that a bitch? I'm gonna bring it up. Let me just get to the right name on my shit. Oh my God, it's just coming up as the video, you guys. No, I think she took it down. I think she took it down. And I thought I saved it. Hold on. Don't y'all hate when y'all get on here and then you can't find the shit? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, I found it. Let me get it up on the screen. There's a fucking truth to that. However, this happened because of the way that I was delivering my content. A lot of people didn't like it. I was basically still doing exactly what I do today. Amen in the chat. If you put it out under fair accuse, I'm going to play it. I'm going to critique it. I'm going to laugh at it. I'm going to talk about it. And the same thing should happen to me if you feel like that's what you want to do. However, I just so happened to come across people that did not know how to handle peer pressure, I guess. I don't know. And decide to flip this into a whole bunch of other goddamn shit. That, she ain't shit. She doing that. She doing. And this is the second reason why. Because I'm not a team fucking player in the shit that was going on. That's the second reason. So you got two reasons. You got the first reason is because I'm going to talk my shit on my channel. And I didn't give a fuck who you were. I said when I first came out here, I am not a groupie and I am not a clique. I said that. That right there gave me the ace card, to, get out of jail free. I ain't grouping up with you because I ain't going down with you. Period. I got to plug the phone up, yeah. I am not. I refuse to be. I will never put myself in a situation other than a few that's out here and they're in the blue, of where I have to defend, protect, honor, none of that shit. That is not what I do. And I kept saying that. So I'm thinking that a lot of people are just getting mad. Oh, she ain't shit. She over here and she talking about you. So they went back telling the guy, now why is it not coming up on my screen? I don't understand that. I have the name in there, y'all, but the page is not coming up on my screen. Let me show y'all. But if I'm only at 15%, I have it right there, but I want y'all to read it. So I gotta get the right, I gotta get it up. Official Chi-Town Finest. Official Chi-Town Finest. Then why? It's just only coming up. Okay, I got it. Drum roll. We got it. Okay. So the text messages are going backwards. To get to what was said first, you got to go all the way down to the bottom, and I'm really not interested in. All I know that I have seen two females out here now. Respectfully, Chi-Town tried to fall back. She's been trying to fall back for quite some time. But Scooby-Doo happens to have this, I'm a poke you stick. I'm a poke you, I'm a poke you, I'm a poke you, I'm a poke you till you say something. And if you say something back to him, that gives him the opportunity now to have another live, okay? That's just what he gets off on. And so that you guys can know, and we're going to put this in the record, I don't give a fuck what that nigga say. Well, I'm going to repeat it again. I don't give a fuck what he says. Not one goddamn thing. He can come back and do 50 million trillion goddamn lies with me. While he's doing a live, I'm over there, and I hate to use this boy's stuff because I'm starting not to like it, but I be over there clocking that T. I be over there helping and completing my job when, he be doing a lot of the stuff that he does. I kind of catch afterwards anyway, because I wait till I leave work, because right now what I'm doing now, I got to minimize my distractions, right? But let me see if I could get the screen up for you. But I knew it. The crazy thing is that I knew it all these years. I've been knowing it. I'm just actually waiting on somebody to come out from their shell, get over the hate or the dislike of how I delivered my content. When I went to Chicago, it was all solely on good intention, meeting people that wanted to stand for something or fall for all or nothing. That's what my whole intentions were, but I'm glad those goddamn intentions changed quick like it's like, woo, got to get on up out of here. We got to bounce on this one. This was a little too much. And I've done a lot of, advocating and standing for people or, by choice. But not once had I ever had to endure some bullshit like this. When I tell you that R. Kelly had a 50-50 shot with people. He had 50% of some good people. Then he had 50% of some strange, crazy ass friends or whatever he want to call them. It is what it is. We all seem to have a few of those in the basket somewhere. I don't know. Let me see if this is right. No, that's not it. Hold on. Let me get my screen up. Let me get my screen on. I'm gonna find the screen. Okay, desktop. There we go. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see that. And so the fight continues to escalate. And we all know at some point, shout out to my sister Beautiful. We needed her to fall back because she was getting poked quite a bit, y'all. But I needed her to fall back. Chitown is a grown ass woman. She has her battle with this man, and sometimes you'll see her fighting it back, and sometimes you won't. She'll fall back. But I needed Beautiful to fall back, and here's my reason why. Wave to the people in the chat, Beautiful and Queen, right? Whole lot of stuff went down between, you know, her and I, but we had a whole lot of mixture of other people in the ears and stuff like that. So we had to get past that, right? But I asked her to fall back for one, because what we not gonna do in order to skin a cat and beat a cat, you walk away from a cat. Because ain't no way in the hell that I was going to sit here and watch her spend any money on no shit like this. None. I couldn't watch her say, well, I need an attorney. I couldn't watch her say that I need to do this. I couldn't watch her do it. I couldn't watch her because it would have been a waste of freaking money. The only solution that you can have for something like this here, this situation, is you got to turn the other cheek and walk away. A person cannot fight silence for a long time. They gonna go somewhere eventually and sit their ass down. You just gotta wait. You just gotta let time heal that. But however, this been poking at Chi-Town Finest for quite some time because I've been watching it. I've been watching it. And if he says, you know, something 1 or 2 or 3 times or whatever, now mind you, I'm also in his lives. But I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to let what he says steal my joy. I'm not going to let what he says on a repetitive basis every fucking day. Like, we don't get it. Okay, you got the video, bro. Okay, play your shit. But at some point, it's just like a song out here, except for, you know, R. Kelly. Sorry, y'all. But you don't get tired of hearing that certain, you know, some of his music. But this shit here, man, I had to log off on it. What's going on, Judah? But here is where I wanted to go with, let me see if I can find it. Right. And another thing, I can't stand a person who does some things, then come back and tell you what you shouldn't do. But that person should be allowed to do it. Just the whole hypocrisy of it all, y'all, is what's really hilarious to me. Like, nigga, you just did it. Nigga, you just did it. So you know what? We all can get a chance to do it. But I want to find the one. Let me see if I can find the one. Or I might be going down too far. I might be going down too far. I just want to make sure. Okay, so yes, that is to Miss D. And I can imagine that they'll probably still be going at it, but I'm letting you guys know to stay tuned because I'll probably be part of the content again on Scooby-Doo's channel because he don't like when people do shit like this. He don't like when you know, put out what he's been doing, okay? No. And I think it's funny. I think it's funny because Chi-Town shoot. She was shooting this shit back, right? And I was like, uh-oh, I think this might quiet him down a little bit. So, I'm feeling that the truth, has finally come out when my name was inserted in this whole shit. But the person that inserted it probably is never going to come out to say, you know what, Pap, I apologize. I don't want your motherfucking apology. I'm just saying. Because see, what it does is taint her credibility or his credibility or her integrity. You understand what I'm saying? So how would that look amongst the other people who were befriended between those people? You understand? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. If someone happened to put propaganda out on you because they didn't like you, but they now have befriended a whole bunch of other people, and those other people kind of lay in the cut and listen to the propagandist story that they compelled together to put out here, right? To make a person look so bad because they didn't like that person and the way the person was delivering on the content of her channel, right? Can you imagine what the people and how the people would be looking at you now, knowing why you have done this shit? This shit crazy, right? That's why they say you got to minimize your circle. You got to minimize who you call a friend. You got to minimize that shit. You got to keep that shit. Got to keep that shit small, man. You got to keep that shit small. I'm trying to. Let me see if this was it. No, it's somewhere up in here, but. So they got a back and forth word fight kind of going on amongst them. But like I said, with Chi-Town Finest, I understand it. There's been a lot of poking. And hello, Frankie Love, a lot of poking at it to where, you know what, I think she felt like, you know what, fuck that. Fuck that, I'm about to drop this damn truth. Anywho, in one of the, I'm going to find it, in one of the messages, she go on to say that, FYI, caps. FYI, caps. That wasn't papoose sucking a dick. I knew it. And I do truly believe that they all knew it. But let's find something, because of maybe somebody that was in the circle at the time felt some type of way. Let's ride with it. Let's ride with it. I didn't like it, but I had to find it funny because I already know what was going on over here. What was going on over here. But I appreciate this, Chi-Town Finest, because the person that said it in what we call out here a roast or beef or whatever the case may be will never apologize for putting that bullshit out here and knew that it wasn't true. Knew it. All of that bullshit about, and K-Baby and the K-Baby and the K-Baby. I only saw K-Baby what? During the protest. And when we first gathered down there, that the K-Baby wasn't with me like that. K-Baby. And furthermore, I'm not that person to walk up on somebody to say something deranged and crazy to somebody like that I've never met before. Never done that. And then K-Baby came out and also said, no, that did not happen. But that person still refused to say, y'all know what? I was just playing. I shouldn't even started that stuff. And then that person will also, you can be looking for some lives today by the time I get off of here. Okay? Because they ain't going to come in here. And one, I ain't going to let you in here. Two, oh, well, I don't have this set up for you to get on the panel. And thirdly, I don't give a fuck. And I've been trying to tell y'all that for the longest. But what we not going to do is sit here and think that the people that I know that started this crap has integrity at all. You can just kiss my ass on that one. Period. But yeah, so it came out and a lot of people ran with it. Even that goddamn catfish over there ran with that shit. Ooh, child. Yeah, propaganda is funny, but is it the truth? Is it the truth? But these are the people that sat out here in the R. Kelly sector or whatever, and oh my God, and oh my God. Number four, the reason why they did that it was done is to have intentions on tearing down a channel. A lot of these people had to realize that no matter how much you tear down my channel, my financial income does not come from YouTube. So what were you stopping? Not the bag, and definitely not my voice. I still have another channel, One Papoose. I ain't going that. And then make another one, just like the rest of how everybody else done out here. But I can't find Mr. Papoose. I wanted you guys to see where she actually, Chi-Town Finance, cleaned it up. And I appreciate that. I really do appreciate her cleaning it up. It wasn't me. You see me? It wasn't me sitting in the car with Trevin. When I pulled up, I actually saw the person name that is included in this post in the car. Now, what she was doing in the car, well, I didn't have a pair of binoculars, but I mean, I was parked right behind them. I saw her get the fuck out of the car. What they was doing and then how they was doing it, I don't give a fuck. But they took this story, right? And they put it on One Pap. They put it on One Pap. What better person to use? She over there talking all that yin yang and dinner on our channel. Let's just do her. But then I saw this post. I'd like to see you, the person that started it, come out and object to this post. That's what I like to see you do. Come out and say that that person, Chi-Town Finest, is lying about this post, because the post is true. Wasn't One Pap. But see, that's what you get. You know how a person say, oh, and these bitter bitches and so and so and so and so. That was a bitter bitch. Mad at Papoose. Because of how I do my show. And then turn around with the way that I was doing my show. I'm telling y'all today, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can get ready if you are subscribed and for your notifications, because they're going to come live. If you don't see it live, you're going to see it on a community board. And it's going to say something like, wah, 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 wah. I'm something like a Cardi B. I know how to make a bitch mad, don't I? I'm something like a Cardi B, man. Especially with the truth. Sometimes the truth don't come when you want it. You just got to fall back and wait for it, because it's going to come. It's going to come. The only reason that the T-Slave loving Trevin just hit is because Trevin never want to be the cause of her face being disfigured as has been before. You seen the men I call brothers. I have respect for women, and he never wanted me to expose it. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact that coincides to the same thing that I was told. Man, we gonna leave, let's let it go, and I don't care. My response was, I am not in the business, let me tell y'all, to save no motherfucking body. My kids, my mama, my daddy. This was something that was way out of my goddamn league. So I didn't put that much attention into what was going on, how it was going on, or when it was going on. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. Yeah, it's not up there because it would have been right up in here. It would have been up in here. So because we over here know the consequences behind it. That lady offered head for a Panda Express meal. Well, god damn. That she ended up sharing with her broke boyfriend, the clown. He know that the T-Slave was rolling with Trevin that day. Now, all I can do, because I'm in my gossip and don't give a fuck mode, is when I and my moderator pulled up, she was getting out the car. She was sitting in the car. What she was sitting in there for, I don't know, and I don't give a damn. That's where it ended with me. That was it. I've told people 1,000 times, Trevin was nothing but a gentleman. That whole other propaganda that came out because somebody's panties got in a bunch, let me tell you what that was about. I had people that had paid for their orders for hoodies that I needed to get in the mail. They were given, I believe, to Trevin to hold on to, and somehow they got inside of his vehicle. He made me aware of that. That particular night when I was bunking with my girl from Cali, who flew in on a quick, fast, and hurry flight to Chicago to walk with me. Nobody knows what she looked like. She never came up out her mask. Nobody knew who the drummer was. He never came up out his mask the whole freaking walk. So you have no idea who those people are. But they were there for me. But that's who I bunked with at the hotel. I contact Trevin. Hey, I'm leaving out early in the morning. Yo-Yo flight leaves out early. We got to get to O'Hare at a certain time. So I didn't want him to bring me those hoodies in the morning. I wanted them that night when the stuff was over with. But at that time, the chitown and the other people who were together as their support group were in a Airbnb. They were all on their lives. Trevin left the Airbnb to bring me the hoodies to the hotel. Trevin was at the hotel downstairs with me, handing me a bag of hoodies for no longer than maybe 10 minutes, because of course we chopped it up and laughed at some shit, right? He got back in his vehicle and he left. Now, I can't tell you exactly how long Trevin was gone from the Airbnb. But what I can tell you is that my female intuition antennas just stood up on me when I started hearing the propaganda about, oh, and you suck the dick and you suck the dick and who it came from. See, I as well could have in turn turned around to put out a propaganda. But see, I'm more woman than that. I'm not going to put out something that I didn't know was actually facts. Propaganda is usually built amongst people that carries a underlining, issue with a person. You understand what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat, especially with females. So could it have been is the question that I was asking myself. Well, I knew it ain't Chi-Town. She married. I knew it wasn't Secret Sister. She married. I knew it wasn't Low, Daddy Lolo. What? He didn't say it. So it left one other person out there to be saying it. So that's when I heard, and I don't give a fuck what she says about keep my fucking name out your mouth. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. When matter of fact, I forgot her name. What the fuck is her damn name? 312, right? Come out. And it showed a lot of emotions behind that. So as a woman, the first thing that I'm thinking is, why would another woman put something out here about another woman that's not true? And what's the first thing that comes to our mind? Oh, it must have been some lichens or something there. Why would someone be so angry and bitter about a man leaving an Airbnb to bring another female something that belonged to her that was paid for by R. Kelly supporters? I was trying to wrap my head around that shit. Then the only thing, because we're females, I was like, now wait a minute. I mean, because if I was interrupting any kind of likeness among people, that's not what I came to do. That's not what I came to do. And if that had happened, I want to say I apologize because I ain't dirty like that. I ain't dirty like that. But when you come across another female that is so mad at you, one reason that was given out here was because of the type of content that she was delivering, and it seemed like that it was about Scooby-Doo, when in fact I was just saying the same shit that he was saying on his damn live. So I'm saying the same shit that Bookham's saying on his lives. I'm saying the same shit that everybody say. I just so happened to laugh with it. And it wasn't liked. So that propaganda really took off. Look at her, Oh, she talking to, oh, she doing this and she doing that. You ain't never once heard me come out here and talk about how nobody's doing their damn lives. Nobody. I didn't have a reason to be mad about why you do your lives. You want to talk about Papoose, talk about Papoose. I'm going to sit over here and laugh the fuck off on you, because these over here is brick walls in here, and I know damn well you can't see what the fuck going on inside this house. So that became just, funny to me, whatever, right? But Chi-Town Finest did state that it's missing a post in here, and, and that's fine. But this post here, clearly, can say that now. This other post and things up here is just her and Scooby-Doo kind of going back and forth, because there is a lot of poking out here. But I guarantee you that there's a whole lot of people that you guys really looked at in this R. Kelly sector over here, who you would probably assume had integrity, because what they loud had honesty, and shit like, no, hell no. I knew it. I knew it from being downtown Chicago. And if I'm downtown Chicago and I'm telling y'all that, oh, these people, so this shit fucked up. But a whole lot of y'all decided, you know what? Yeah, we're not going to support Pat. We're not going to support Pat. Whole lot of y'all knew that a whole bunch of doxing and shit was going on. But those are the people that got supported out here. Y'all was down with that shit. Didn't matter. Okay, what you do? Pat don't dox. Everything that I do and I say out of my mouth is authentic. I don't look up shit like that. I don't have time. But other people did. I'm sure I got doxed. The only problem with them doxing me is that they have nothing to find to use that would benefit them. Not at all. That's the only reason why you didn't see much of it. But a whole lot of people got a lot of praise out here. Membership grew, subscribers grew, and you knew that they were just not right, but because of the, what you seek to hear from a channel, you stay. And I understand that part because I do peep in from time to time too. So, but that's that, with this here. And I can understand at this point why Chi-Town Finest, even though, she had said that I'm not going to respond to this person, but sometimes there's only so much poking a person can take. Now, when it comes to me, he could poke his ass off. She can poke her ass off. The other she can poke her ass off because I'm Teflon. I ain't got to respond. I don't got to look at what you say or what you do and how much yelling you do and all of that dang on shit. Apology way back then when you knew what you were doing was wrong would have been sufficient enough. And that is why I kept my shit to the minimum of friendship out here. Period. Carib, you've been riding with me day one. You've been right here. Right here. Like, I ain't not caught up in that shit out here, man. Them people kept up the most of the shit. It was crazy. But that's how, and I'm going to end that stuff. I'm going to end that one. I'm done with that one. I'm going to end that one, But it's going to keep coming back, It's going to keep coming back and keep coming back. I don't even understand how. Well, I guess, the people find that interesting where it's just repeat. And I'm like, dude, that shit is dead as a doorknob now. Just dead as a doorknob. Let's move on because I want to just ask y'all and get y'all opinion about how did y'all feel about the Mike Tyson fight. If you check my Twitter page, you'll see that I do post over there. If you check my shorts, I like to have fun now. Doing videos, I'm getting better at them. You guys having fun on there. But, yeah. How did y'all feel about that fight? Because in the third round, which I didn't watch it when it aired. I didn't watch it. I was asleep. I was tired, y'all. I was asleep. Sleep. So, and then my family was like, come on, let's watch the... I was like, man, catch that shit on YouTube tomorrow. Everybody and their mama gonna have that shit, right? Then I hear the next day, oh, it was, Netflix couldn't handle the broadband of it, and a lot of people was doing, couldn't see it, and it shut down. Whole lot of stuff, right? Which usually happens, when it's something like that, right? And you got millions and millions of people watching it. But we got into that third round. I'm gonna see if I could go to my Twitter first. We got to that third round. I'm going to go to my Twitter first, right? And I'm looking at, Mike Tyson, bless his heart. I did not know that he had a stroke some time ago. Didn't know. You know how hard it is to rebound from a stroke, depending on the level of your stroke. But they make it seem like, it was enough to have him retire and, just appreciate life, So I came across this, let me see if I can find my post right. I came across an interview. I wonder if this is it here. Let me see. I came across this interview with this guy here.
Our fight for the freedom of information.
No, because it's longer than that. Right? And I'm looking at it. How many of you guys were aware that Mike Tyson smoked? That threw me right there. You smoking? And you drinking? And you 58? And you trying to get in a ring? Why they do a ring for 8 rounds for 2 minutes? For 2. So now I'm on here. I'm watching the third round of it, right? Y'all check out my Twitter, right? Let me see if I can go on my page. Let me go home, right? And who set this up? Who did this? Number one, it was unfair to the people. Do y'all know the money that they made off of this? It's unfair to the people. What type of shit is this? What is this going to? This guy is 20 junior to this man. I mean, he kind of looked close to 50 too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, okay, damn. Then they say he's a YouTuber, content creator too, right? I'm sick of looking at Elon Musk, but let me move on, right? Everybody seems to be happy that there's an Elon Musk out here, but I do not care to follow him and watch him continue to get rich. He's got a new cell phone coming out. Sure, a lot of y'all gonna be running out to get that. You know, let's check it out. All this stuff. I'm not a fan of him. It's something in my gut that is not sitting still just right with Elon Musk. You know, it's just not sitting right. But yeah. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. I don't want to do that. I want to cancel that. Come out of there. I'm gonna go to my profile. Okay, so this is what I was watching, you guys. Let me. I was here. He was like, so I'm watching this and I'm going, how did he ever? Oh, you don't do Twitter? I'm not on it that much. I'm not addicted to it like that. But y'all see that smoke? I only got one view. Y'all better get over there and give me a view. How did he plan on remotely thinking about winning this fight? So I'm watching the third round, right? I'm watching the third round, and I'm saying to myself, oh, he's done. Oh, how much is he getting for this fight? So then I went to go and, you know, dilly-dab in some business that didn't pay me, right? And it was 20 million. 20 million. 20 million. Now, I'm not sure how, you know, where they get all this money from, and how they develop it. They got a whole lot of money. That's a lot of money, y'all, right? You pay 20 million for a 58-year-old to come into a ring to go 8 rounds or less. That smokes. That smokes. There's also drinks on the table, but he doesn't seem to have a, you know, one to the throat on the live, but he smokes. He's also on the record for having a stroke on an airplane. Had you known this in his biography, would you have put your money on Mike Tyson? Would you have bet $5 on Mike Tyson? Don't get me wrong. Out of the whole 8 rounds, I may have seen 2, just 2, we're rated R at, 2 punches. So now I'm sitting here going, okay, well, what are we doing here? We finna dance? Because that's all he was doing, y'all. This is all he was doing. Hold on. Let me go back over here. This is it. He has a reach of 71, I believe. The other guy, Paul, what is his name, Paul? His reach was 77. He reaching, but he just couldn't jab. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Because Tyson ain't swift. He just getting jiggy with it out there. Staying off the ropes. He'll come in with a 1-2 here and there and a little, you know, boom. Nothing never strong enough to knock this person down. Not even down. I don't even think, and I'm not trying to throw shade at Mike Tyson, but I don't even think that Mike Tyson would have had enough wind accumulated in his lungs to blow down like the 3 little pigs. I'm gonna blow down. I don't even think he had that much in him. Not only that, He seems to be going through a situation in his knee. He's got wrapping on it. He's got a knee brace on it. Something's going on there. Not only that, these people are telling me that I'm listening to, right? That, oh, he was trained. They train hard. Train hard where? Did y'all happen to notice that damn gut? They got a gut. That's weight by itself. This is weight by itself, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? You gotta know what I mean, because if you bend down and you tie your shoe and you make that noise, that's what my dad used to tell me, and you try to come up, yeah, your ass is fat. Your ass is fat. My dad used to tell us that all the time, like, your ass is fat. So you make that damn grunt noise. Yeah. But I didn't care for the fight. That's my overall opinion for it. I didn't like the fact, based on my opinion, for this to happen. They both win. You know, they are, the other guy, he's going to get a nice, good check, and so will Mike Tyson. There's a second question that I usually ask myself, that why would someone who has already been the champ, who's made oodle noodles of money, make a decision to do something like this, right? And the second thing that I come up with is like, oh, you know what? A little depletion in the account. Maybe living above its means. Living above its means. Why do you say that, Papoose? Because back then, I don't know how many of y'all remember, I can't recall the name of the movie with the lion in it. Well, he actually bought a white tiger. He actually bought a white tiger. If you all can go and look up how much a white tiger costs, or albino tiger, or all of, they're expensive as fuck. But, you know, I get it. Maybe one or two of us would probably do something like that if we had 20 million in our pocket. But what these people do show us, all of these celebrity people, you know, how you can get this bag, and the moment that you get that bag, the whole you is going to change. You're going to go get a whole bunch of stuff that you ain't never had before, and do a whole bunch of things that you ain't never did before. And before you know it, that bag is going down. You know, now you got to put yourself back out here in a certain situation at a certain age where you should be comfortably retired and never have to do it anymore, and put your life at risk. And you know, to do what? So I didn't like it, you know, and maybe that's why I did not get up right away to see, to watch it or anything. I was like, 58? Ain't you sailing? Aren't you golfing? Aren't you somewhere giving advice to the younger people that's coming up and want to box? Aren't you doing that type of thing? You want to get back in the ring. So then we come across this. I think it was what's the man name with the twin daughters, the boxer. No, I can't think of his name, right? So then he comes out and posts up some type of copy contract that manifests out here, you know, saying that, you know, all Mike Tyson had to do literally was just stay on his feet for the 8 rounds, and then he would get X amount of dollars. It was like it's already planned. It was already planned. If he knocks down his opponent within so many rounds, he would lose some of that money, not all of it. It was already planned, you guys. How do you guys feel about these people? I'm gonna call them elites because they're up there bigger than us, right? Put these type of blueprints together to play on you like this. How do y'all feel like what Trump is doing? How do y'all feel about this? He's put a whole new fucking team together, and you guys think that you're gonna get your request about removing the illegal immigrants, but you also gonna feel some rapture through this whole new candidacy of elected people. You're going to feel it. And I hope that you are ready for it. Yes, your gas prices are down for now. They're not going to stay down. Hi, Lavelle. They're not going to stay down. It's a repeated history. Throw them something till they get quiet. When you get quiet, you're gonna miss what then change in reverse on you. Cause you happy for a little while. But you watch it happen. You watch it happen. Now I'm not saying that Kamala was the right person either or the wrong person. All I'm saying is that, we done been through, and your ancestors, many, many years of this complaint. I'm never going to be satisfied with agreeing with anybody until I actually see a more diversified panel of electors in any political seat. That's your Congress. That's your, the mayors, we're kind of there. We got a lot of black mayors out here, but for some reason, under scrutiny, they always under scrutiny, you guys. I don't know if black people just can't do right or not. I was not okay watching what I see on here. You got Elama, all of them are white. Well, skin color, it's white. We're not smart enough. Are we ever going to be smart enough? We're never going to be smart enough to be able to sit up there with with a more diversified, we're never going to get there, are we? It's sad, though. I'm going to show this one picture right here, and I'm going to get up off of Mike Tyson. But this picture right here. When I saw this one here, y'all see what I put up there? I bet most of y'all didn't expect a dance-off show from the boxing hashtag Mike Tyson. The audience looked more bored than third graders learning calculus. I meant to put shout out, but it says show out. To the braveness entering the ring, talking to Mike Tyson, past 50 years old. But when you have money, what more do you need to sacrifice to entertain? At some point, it's okay to go sit down. He says that he had to get back in there to to appease himself of the star that he had became. He just kind of wanted to go one more round, with it. What? I was like, what? Oh, so I'm saying, oh, you broke. Oh, you must be broke. I don't know that to be sure, but I'm just saying, oh, you must be broke. Really? Oh, you must be broke. Come on, that ain't nowhere in the hell if I'm sitting over here with 20 million doing okay. It's investing. I'm making money on top of that 20 million that I'm going to ever decide at 58 that I feel like I want to go back in the ring because I got people sitting around me telling me that, yeah, we can get, hey, Robin, I ain't even see you. We can get you in good shape. Yeah, you can do it. But that 20 million was sounding good, so he went on ahead and put them gloves back on and said, let me just go ahead on and do it one more time. Let me just do it one more time. I was like, Chitown says she only came to one protest. Yeah. Just one. I know. I saw that. I'm aware of that. But like I say, I understand Chi-Town, and I understand that people deal with their situations differently from each other. Me, I turn that nigga off like a faucet. Never exist at all. Never. I can turn him off just at ease because I got, other stuff, and I know you do too. However, but you've had some personal stuff that has happened between you and him, so I understand your fight. I understand why sometimes you will pick back up the weapon of your choice to deliver what it is that you have to deliver. So I understand that. I ain't mad at it. But like I said, I was just finally, when I came across it, I was like, finally. And I knew there was not going to be many people out here that was going to stand for the truth. I knew that. I saw more people that was going to fall for anything. than I did those that was going to stand for the truth. And it didn't make me a difference whether if the truth came out or not, because I know what's going on over here. I don't understand how somebody can be that freaking bad because somebody done said, well, oh, and I got a text. Are you going to give me the text messages? Get text messages for what? How are they going to benefit you? What is it going to do? It's going to make you $1 million? There were no text messages of that sort of messaging that he was implying. Do I have text messages saying, how you doing? What up? What, pal? Do I have all of those? Yeah, I do. But there was nothing in there, and not a single text message insinuating that there was going to be love, marriage, and a baby marriage and a baby carriage. Nothing. So I was like, man, miss me with that shit. Go ahead on. But yeah. Now, who else did I say I was going to do? Oh, I was asking the chat, because I'm getting ready to get off here in a little bit. How do you guys feel? What do you guys think that is making the channels deplete now? They're basically going down. I've been following Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia has not reached those numbers ever since this YSL has ended, and also the Kayla Bumpus information has come out. It's like, where are the people? It kind of sucks because those people followed for so long, right? And it's almost like, well, okay, you got what you want, so now y'all gone. That's how I kind of feel for Sylvia. Like, they all got what they wanted. That's where they all laid their eggs at and stuff like that. Now I'm looking over there, I'm like, oh shit, where all those people go? Because, you know, and of course, you know, when you are the host of your show, you look forward to seeing these people. You people are the people that keeps the channels running. Not more so us, but more so you guys do. And when you have a host like Sylvia or Bookham and, you know, or Scooby-Doo, those people depend on you guys. You guys, you know, they depend on you. Then you have the other people like me and Rated R, or who else can I name? I can even throw Sharon Winbush in there, you know, stuff like that. Pop in and out of here, like, you know, okay, I'm just gonna drop my stuff and go. Other things to do and other sources that helps, you know, pay for stuff that is needed. Have other means, other ways to do so. So, but why do y'all think why everybody's gone? Not only her channel. I'm literally through everybody's channel and nobody has the people in there. Are you guys tired? Are you tired of YouTube now? Are you tired? I'm not. I'm never going nowhere. I love YouTube. YouTube is fun. The only time I'm gonna be gone is when YouTube gonna take YouTube away. But I'll be around. I'll be sitting around here when I'm old. I don't know. Oh. At the end of the day, no, it's a power. It's a power rip, you know. It's definitely a power. It's a power rip. Well, let me get into some Shamar. One day, maybe he will humble himself. A lot of this I can't get into because they in this whole gay world. Okay, they have their own little cyclops of their gay world thing going on. So a lot of it I don't understand, and a lot of it, you know, I do. I don't want to judge and be like, oh my God, this is such a fucking hot ass mess. These people's a hot ass mess. I understand it's hustle. You know, I'm okay with that. Hustle on. But it's not something that, I don't know, I can't find myself to support it. How about you guys? I got to look at this as more so as a comic, you know, social media. These people have their cameras on damn near 24 hours a day, filming every aspect of everything pertaining to their lives. And it's turned into a you know, a reality show or whatever they do over there. I don't know. You say you believe on TikTok and I listen on YouTube to those covering. Are you covering the? Okay, you listen to the Diddy story. I tried to, Harlem, but baby, after doing R. Kelly, and every time you click on here, it's another female, and it's another female, and it's like it's never going to end, and it's another female, and it's another female, and it's another female. I am so confident right now that Puffy's not getting out. He's not getting out. They're not going to win that case. I'm not gonna get out. That's just how I feel. I'm like, oh no, there's no way. There's no way, but I could be wrong, you know. I could be wrong. So, I don't know. And it's just so long to follow, girl. It's just, have I even done the supersede indictments? I don't know. I sometimes it feels kind of dirty to watch. It feels sad to watch. And I don't want it to tap into my emotions right now. I just don't. I want to stay happy. That's how I want to stay. I want to stay freaking happy. And when you get to watching that and trying to express your empathy, you know, alongside with being sympathetic to a situation like that, it kind of makes you feel. So I just pray on it. I really do pray on it. I pray. I'm glad that all of the women that has these allegations and everything is more alive than dead. I I I'm I prayed and I'm happy to see that even through the alleged turmoil or whatever it is that he is being accused of doing, that they were still able to hold their head up and kind of keep it moving, you know. So I don't know. That's just a long one, honey. That's a long one. That's a very long one. Very long one. So you say it's crazy, RK, that they had to find 10 chicks. Yep. But every day, every time I turn on it, it's somebody else. It's somebody else. I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. You know? And then I also feel some other kind of way about it too, Harlem. And it was kind of the same way that I felt about the females that came out to spoke against R. Kelly. I don't know why I have the feeling, but this is just how I feel. And it goes like this. Especially when I first listened to a little bit of the Sean Combs, Puffy Daddy, where they were talking about the invitations to these freak offs, and they said that he was, you know, they had to get the invitation. The invitation would say, "Will you attend?" Blah 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 blah. Okay, you go the first time. You're comfortable. You're kicking it. You're chilling. Got on all your white, whatever the occasion came for. You done been inside one of the side rooms to smoke weed, or this room over here to chill with Roscoe, Jinko, you know, and you've been back. You've been there, you know, so it's kind of like you got the sense, the feel of it now, right? Now he's having another one, and you invited again, and you check your name, and then, yeah, you'll go. Things get a little bit more crazier. Second time you go, a little bit different. I think after you've been the third time and some things changes in venue, or it progressive more than what you anticipated, that was pretty much your time to say, I'm out of here. I'm done with this. I don't know what's going on, but I saw Shanika and Twinkle and over there, and they all was doing some of that X-rated stuff, and this people over here, and they got the lines tooted up with it, one going up, and this one over here getting specific baby oil. They had to have seen something for this to all of a sudden become, you know, out and spoken like this. But these people kept going around. So I'm not really sympathetic all the way to a lot of the females that enjoyed it, I guess I should say first. I'm just not. I'm sorry that it happened, and but when you see it, you either get the fuck away from it, or you find some type of way to get it shut down. But then a lot of people started saying, well, no, they was afraid, and he was this tough guy that can unalive me, and blah blah blah. What the fuck? Since when we start thinking that? I'm like, what? What? But we'll go home. The same lady that would tell you how afraid that they were of somebody unaliving them would be the same lady that would go home and pick up a can of corn or a skillet or some hot irons and put it to their husband. I don't understand it. I don't understand where we get to we choose where we place our anger, and we hide behind it because of a certain I can't get down with it, man. I can't. So that's how I kind of feel a little bit, about that. I was like, yeah, okay. We're gonna have a whole bunch of fun as they did in the R. Kelly thing. They came, they went. They came, they went. They had fun. They flew over here. They did this. You had to see it. And then now the shit hits the fan, and you got a whole book to write about it. You got a whole lot of shit to tell. I don't know. I'm not down with it. So there is some, like I say, I pray and I wish them well, but there's a whole lot of them, honey. I'm like, now you had all that damn fun on the clock. Now it's up in the tail. Make me some money. I don't know. What else y'all want to talk about? We're going to do about 5 more minutes because I know y'all don't want to hear about the, what's that, Tiffany Henyard. That y'all don't be interested in that. I like watching it. I like it. So I got to go over there, Lady T-Bug, and I said what I said. I got to go over there with them when she be in on it, because I just, type in the chat and have fun with her over there. Because y'all don't never be want to talk about Lady T-Bug. Even though I don't need y'all permission, I can just talk about it. Yeah. Did y'all hit the like button? Share the channel. But I said what I said, and I meant what I said. I was just sitting and waiting for somebody. I'm like, nobody? Y'all, everybody gonna roll with this damn lie because I get, they're friends. Well, they started out as a bunch of friends, and all of that, and I understood that. But downtown Chicago, I stayed to myself. I was with Empress and Riri. Travis come around occasionally like he did with everybody else. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all need anything? Y'all good? I saw Travis just about less than what they would see Travis. I see Travis like that. But he was a gentleman. I'm going to tell you that off the bat. He was a gentleman. No rudeness, no disrespect, none of that. All them females was treated humble and very politely by the man from what I saw. Now, the other man, shit. That was clearly in the air that man didn't give 2 shits about nobody down there at all. He would conversate with you for a couple of minutes, speak, hey, but he wasn't, I'll give him that. He really wasn't caught up into everybody, as a time to associate with them on that level like that. No, he already had his little fine pick of people, that he wanted to, hang or rumble with, throughout Chicago, and I didn't give a fuck then. Me and my girls, we had a good damn time. We ate good. We did all of that. All of that yelling and stuff about, and you didn't get no party parties. No, I didn't. Started to. Got the receipts, though. We got the permit. It was paid for. We got the permit. The receipt is in my phone. So there's no need to be arguing with him about that. That was only done because I didn't know the whole protocol to that. So I just made sure that I took precautious steps of doing so. Couldn't do the porta potty. It was COVID. Yeah. Telling the world and all this, all you people. Oh, and she went over to Margaritaville. Wasn't open. It was COVID. We did go downstairs. Had some banging ass chicken wings, boy, right there in the hotel. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He did. You know, I saw some. I saw some. The bus was totally. I don't even know why he did that. Well, let me retract that. I can understand why he did it, and I guess it was because of the anger built up into him on the stories that I was building my channel, and it was talking about him, or I was going against him, or whatever. And the truth be told, I ain't owe him shit. I ain't know him either. Upset about who's delivering a walk for Kales or a protest was the most insane shit I ever heard of. Arguing about who did it the best and who did it this, and look at it now. Look what happened to it. Crumbled it. Destroyed it. If you're going to brag about something good that you say that you did and something that you have, then why aren't you trying to keep it and elevate it? I was like, what the fuck is... But what happened on that bus? You know, hey, you know, I had talked to Ruthie in the house about that, and respectfully, it was to be, you know, we left it alone. That was this, that was that. You know, he steady kept going on and on and on and on. And I'm going to still stand on that today, though, Chi-Town Finest. That wasn't my baby. I was not on child duty at all. No. There was no intentions with running a freaking story or me filming a baby on the bus. No. As a matter of fact, the baby was in no harm way on that bus. That baby was kept comfortable by, I don't know if the guy name was Jeffrey or something, that rode on the back of the bus. He was the only guy on the back of the bus with us. He kept that baby very safe and comfortable. There was alcohol on the bus. I'm not the one to know the rule of alcohol and a baby, because it wasn't my baby. I don't have a baby. I had no intentions of jumping out there in front of nobody to take over this and to take over that. My intentions was, oh, okay, well, this is going on for, let's all do one. And acknowledging the fact that I brought it to the channel and the ladies agreed with it, and it was like, yeah, let's go pick a date when y'all want to go. Let's do it. So maybe that brought him a little, you know, animosity towards me or whatever. I don't know. But it was stupid. It was all so stupid. I was like, let me jump up out of this shit here real fast, girl, real fast. I was like, no. It just ruined it. Ruined it is the word that I'm going to use. All this rah, 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 rah. My dad used to tell me, if it's not true, then why are you still arguing about it? You argue about it to keep pushing forth that you got something to prove. Who has something to prove? I don't have anything to prove about it. It's like, whatever. And then fast forward today, what is to come out of that? There's nothing that's going to come out of it. I don't know. Shout out to, you know, his people that's able to endure that over and over and over and over again, and they just be sitting there like, what the fuck? I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I really don't know how they do it. But I just be sitting there laughing. I guess they have to show up. You know, they should show up. They're moderators. Most of them are. So I guess. But baby, I'll be a fired ass moderator. Bitch, I'm going to sleep. You doing this again? They'll go to sleep. Again, nigga, you go to sleep. Again. Shot out. Click out. So you know how much shit I can get done. Like, oh, hell no. But I'm going to get off. And again, I'm going to tell you how much I really did appreciate that. I appreciated that finally, somebody, but that was back then, especially when it was really hitting hard on the street. I'm like, everybody finna run with this lie. All y'all finna run with this lie. What have I done to everybody? What? Nothing. Content just like everybody else do, with no harm intended. I just found a more unique way of developing my show, and that's what just to have, shits and giggles with the nonsense. With the nonsense that was being said and done. That was it, and that was all. I was like, the same way like I told when Chitown and I had some words. We had some crosswords. I don't know why. Chitown, to be honest with you, I have no idea why we had crosswords. Because it was so long ago. And I have so much other stuff that has taken place in my life that has kicked that out of my memory. And I remember Chitown, and I was on here, and I was like, Chitown, we going back and forth, and it was below zero. Yeah, it was cold in the mother. It was snow as hell. I'm gonna keep telling this story, Chitown, as long as we on YouTube. Chitown's like, I'll come up there, I'll meet you at the Capitol. And I'm looking, I checked the, I'm saying to myself, motherfucker, it's below zero. And it's about 8 inches of motherfucking snow out there. Who the fuck is about to fight in the fucking winter? I had to laugh my ass off at that though, Chitown, because now I'm thinking, what the fuck for? Why are we fighting? What did I do? What? But at the same time, Chitown, don't back down from nobody, only in the winter. I ain't even do all that shit in the winter, man. I'm scared of motherfucking frost. That shit been cold out there. It's too cold fighting. You know what it's like trying to get through the snow and shit and falling and slopping dirt and all on you. I ain't got time for that, man. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm gonna Chitown, you're going to have to put me on your calendar for the summer. I can't do it. Now, you got to take me off your calendar because I'm too motherfucking old for that bullshit and I'm too goddamn wise. I ain't nowhere in the world I'm about to get my ass caught up and paying no attorney to do none of that. It's not going to happen. But, there are some things that I guess we can sit back now and just be tickled pink about it, I don't know. Claudia, you say with all his girl and bullying, what lawsuit can bring forth? Listen here. If there was going to be any type of lawsuits or whatever, honey, I just feel like it would have been done by now. You have to know a lot of wolf talking. You can bring anything you want into the courts. You can bring whatever complaint you want to. It's going to be your money that you're going to have to spend. That's why they don't mind you bringing. You bring whatever you want. You want to file that? Go file. It's your money. You want to file that? Okay, go file it. And you can't get mad at the judge when the judge decides to view it differently than what you are saying to the courts or what you've written up. You can't be mad. I am so waiting, and I don't care what nobody think about it or say about it. I am so waiting on infamous Sylvia and Bookham day in court. Not on Bookham's behalf and not on infamous Sylvia's behalf. I want to see how the judge finna treat this nonsense. That's where my interest lies. I want to see what judge is about to sit up there and listen to this bullshit. I know, it was a tracker involved, and it was this involved, and somebody doxed this person, and this person called this person, and this person was told to stay away from me, and this person was my friend, and this person took over and screwed up the R. Kelly case, and this person did. I'm gonna be over here cracking the fuck up in the comfort of my home, waiting for it to end, because I'm doing a live on that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hello? 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 Better hang up. Now you're blocked. Gotta block it, y'all. You better hang up. You don't want this smoke. Now, it's going to be interesting. If you're planning on being there or you're going to wait for me to deliver the show to you, put a 1 in the chat. Because I'm going to be right here, baby. This shit going to be funny, 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 funny. Well, hopefully, people can continue to hold on to their channels and keep it, where they are. But a lot of them are declining now. It's like, damn, nobody want to watch YouTube no more. I be everywhere. I'm everywhere. But you will find me, if you looking for me, on the Lady T-Bug channel. You'll find me there when she pops on. Sometimes I try to be there, but if I'm at work, I'm working on something, I might be in the bushes or whatever, but I like her show. So y'all go and subscribe over there to Lady T-Bug. She's funny, y'all, and she's so humble, and her channel is inviting. I don't pay attention to too much about how she chooses to deliver her content on specific people. I don't care about all that. I just like a deliverance of it. I don't get involved. I can be in her channel without getting involved and doing all of, the most. But I like her channel. She's pretty cool. Infamous Sylvia, I'm going to say this on my way out, had her interview once again with a witness that was on the stand at that YSL shit show for for the prosecutors. Am I right or am I wrong? Where's Beautiful? Was that girl Tyisha? Was she was on the stand for the prosecutors? Am I right? She was a witness brought in by them. Anybody knows? We already know that's gonna happen, Karib. That's why it's gonna be so funny. Hey, Karib, that's why it's gonna be so funny. Girl, it's gonna be so much shit in there that's irrelevant, girl. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing but laugh at it. The young lady, Tyisha, in the YSL case, she was brought in to testify for the prosecutors, right? So it seems like that she was supposed to be saying some stuff or whatever to help them with their case based on the questions that they asked that would help the prosecutors continue to convict that guy, Shannon, right? So when you go to do, when you have the interview, right, because I'm saying to myself, okay, well, Sylvia is always bringing in the people that the prosecutors had already been questioned on the stand, such as the little Woody guy, right? She, had him on and a few questions, and then the Caleb Bumpers. I be asking them, what else differently can these people, or should these people say, based on what they just testified to under oath? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? So I guess once the judge releases you and you don't have to come back and you're not under oath, now you can come out here and say whatever it is that you want to say, because whatever it is, what it is of what the people want to bite off of anyway. She got immunity for all the guns. But according to the way that they were asking the questions, they was asking the questions to make it seem as if that guy Shannon had the gun, and then they made it without Tyisha actually getting in trouble for it, right? Because they asked, well, did you know that he had the gun? Well, what kind of gun? And she was like, no, I didn't. And they just kind of froze it at that. Instead of asking, well, did Shannon steal the gun from you? Did you leave the gun somewhere where he can pick it up? Or they just froze it at that, to my understanding, right? But then, I'm just like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, what else can you get out of her more, Sylvia? Sylvia didn't want to talk much more about the case, so that kept her, in the clear, so people wouldn't be biting off, the hair on her back, right? So, but they started getting into her sexuality of life, right? And I'm listening to her like, especially like both ways. Kayla Bumpus says that she been knowing Lil Willie from way, way back then. Way, way back then. They kind of separated a little bit, and I guess, and according to that little talk show she had. But then, as Taisha was answering the questions, you can tell with her smile and things like that. To me, in my opinion, her and Kayla Bumpus is already in cahoots. Been in cahoots. Long time ago. With this boy. Now, they may have separated a long some time ago. This is just my opinion of it, you guys. Speculating on the interview that I saw. Was it last night or something? I peeped in on it. And the way she's smiling about it. And she's just dropping its and bits of things for people to run with. Or you can put together the pieces of the puzzle. But she made it appear that it's okay. You guys can settle down. If she gets a chance and she wants to go licking on that cat of Bumpus, the doors are open for her to do so. Especially when she talked about Shannon having threesomes. But it had to be a person that she agreed to with Shannon. So just maybe she might have agreed with Shannon, go ahead on and marry her, but I'm letting you know, ain't nothing jumping off unless I'm in the middle and I know about it. That's kind of the picture that she painted out there. I was like, say what? Y'all have a good day. Hit the like button. I will see y'all sometime, probably through the middle of the week. If not, maybe next Saturday. I got to let it build up so I can sit here with y'all for a little while on the weekends. This is my last week at work in Fort Lauderdale. Here I come. Monday morning. Not this Monday. The next week, Monday morning. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale, you guys. But until then, stay tuned. Stay checking on my TikTok so y'all can give me some likes over there. Keep checking out my community board. I'll be asking for y'all to, to just kind of just show me that you're here with the thumb up or thumb it down. And my TikToks, y'all. Go over and watch my. How many of y'all seen my damn TikTok? Be honest. Put a Y for yes, put an N for no. I ain't gonna be mad. Just be honest. Be honest with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it if you be honest. A little honest. A little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. Y'all have a beautiful day.